I feel like some pizza. I'm gonna make the pizza dough recipe from the Cheese Board Collective in Berkeley, California. They really promote community. I think it's a really cool thing. Warm water, I'm gonna let it drop down to 100 degrees Fahrenheit before I add it to my yeast. Well, that's chilling on the side. I was thinking, what do you think makes a great leader? I think a great leader comes down to a couple points, and these are not all the points, these are just what is on my mind right now. But I think number one is a leader should be able to lead by example. They should be willing to roll up their sleeves and jump in if need be. Number two, I think leaders should be able to empathize with their employees and give them a voice. I really think that's important in any type of workplace because you want to feel empowered. You don't want to feel like a slave. There's different types of leadership, and I am not an expert in management or anything. There's a leadership style where you can charge and push and it's like, do what I say, don't ask questions and get the job done. Or there's more of a intuitive approach where you guide the employee but you trust them, so you let them do it. Point number three, I think it's important to provide feedback. Not, you did it wrong, you're stupid. That is not good feedback. In a restaurant, you get that a lot. A step further, provide feedback, explain why you're providing feedback, and then offer a solution to improve the situation. Not only the way in which you provide feedback, but the timing in which you provide feedback is also very important. If I'm a bartender, I start pouring the drinks, boom, 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 and I'm over pouring slightly. The manager sees that, he comes over, he's like, Michael, what the hell are you doing? Stop over pouring. Now, that could mess up my flow. Instead, what might be a better solution is to wait till the rush comes down or wait till after the shift. Say like, hey Michael, I noticed you were over pouring. I know you were extremely busy at the bar, but just know that you're wasting 2 to 3 drinks each night by doing that. I see your technique, you're using the jigger like this. Instead, why don't you try using the jigger like this? If you need any help, I'd be happy to help you. You can do it your style too, but just be more aware of your pours. We also want to create a consistent beverage each time, so over pouring influences the quality. What do you think? So now we're gonna add the water to this bowl. Active dry yeast, 1 tablespoon. So after 5 minutes, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, bread flour. Lights down here. I was mixing for 5 minutes, and I have a half cup of flour that I'm gonna gradually add in. More flour, it's not coming together. Bit of salt now. Crap. I was supposed to use the dough hook. I didn't use the dough hook, I just used this. First world problem. Oiled bowl. Put in the fridge, chilling in the refrigerator overnight. Slow fermenting. I took it out. It's been sitting on the counter for 4 hours. Put a little olive oil on the pan. It's super sticky, man. Homemade tomato sauce, some Lucatelli cheese. You should use Parmesan or whatever. You don't need to add it. A little bit of olive oil to finish it off. I'm gonna put it on the bottom rack. And I'm gonna rotate the pan a couple times from the bottom rack, flip it around, then I'm gonna put it on the top rack, flip it around. Stuck to the bottom a little bit here, not enough olive oil. Fresh burrata cheese on there. Now some fresh basil, mamma mia. I love pizza, mamma mia. Every time you make it, it's a new process. Every time you make it, it's a labor of love. It needs a little bit more olive oil on the bottom. You could see there, crispy on the bottom, kind of soft and airy in the center.